It looked like an ordinary day on the streets of Oklahoma City. Cars were moving at normal speeds when police officers suddenly spotted a blue Mustang. The driver's name was Scott Tapp. He looked like an ordinary driver, but police had no idea what was about to happen. Officers signaled for him to pull over, but instead of stopping, Scott suddenly hit the gas and took off. Within moments, the Mustang was traveling at more than 110 miles per hour. He even moved into oncoming traffic, driving in the wrong lane. Police first tried to stop the Mustang by deploying a spike strip across the road, but Scott managed to avoid the trap. That's when officers took more aggressive action. A police vehicle performed a PIT maneuver, striking the rear of the Mustang and forcing it to stop. One officer opened his door and moved towards Scott, but Scott still had the engine running and was looking for a way to escape. Eventually, police surrounded the vehicle and arrested him. Inside the Mustang, officers reportedly found a firearm, a large amount of cash, and illegal drugs. What's even more surprising is that although Scott initially received a 12-year sentence, his sentence was later reduced to just 18 months. On the night of October 29, 2022, three extremely powerful cars were racing down a dark Arkansas highway. Two Dodge Challengers and one Mustang were flying down the road. The drivers thought the highway was completely empty. They believed no one was watching their high-speed race. But they were wrong. Behind them, a police officer named Nathan Williams was quietly following them. At first, Nathan followed without turning on his lights, keeping his distance and watching the cars closely. The three vehicles began racing each other. A white Challenger quickly pulled ahead of the others. That was when Nathan slowly moved closer and managed to capture the vehicle's license plates on camera. Not long afterwards, several police vehicles arrived at an apartment complex nearby. And there it was. The same white Challenger was parked outside. Police quickly identified the vehicle and seized it. The consequences of the street race had finally arrived. As for the other drivers, authorities had not yet released any information about them. On October 4th, 2023, a terrifying incident unfolded in Indian River County, Florida. It started inside a hospital. A 28-year-old man named Nicholas David Peresco reportedly entered Jupiter Pediatric Hospital and attacked a doctor. Police quickly began searching for him, and a helicopter was brought into the operation. Nicholas fled in a vehicle and headed toward Interstate 95. His speed climbed above 100 miles per hour. Ground officers were still trying to catch up, but the helicopter overhead was already tracking his every move. From the air, cameras captured the vehicle swerving across lanes, moving toward the median, entering the muddy shoulder, and then getting back onto the highway. At one point, it looked like the vehicle might get stuck, but Nicholas didn't slow down. He pushed the vehicle forward and managed to get back onto the highway. He continued changing lanes repeatedly before moving into the southbound lanes. Eventually, police surrounded the vehicle and prepared to bring the chase to an end. As his speed dropped, officers were able to stop him. Nicholas was taken out of the vehicle and arrested. He later faced multiple serious charges related to the incident. On August 2, 2020, a wild scene unfolded in the streets of Houston. A golden Dodge Charger was sitting in the middle of the road performing a burnout. Its tires were spinning, filling the air with smoke while the driver showed off. Then a police vehicle arrived. A normal driver might have stopped, but the Charger driver did the exact opposite. He slammed on the gas. The Charger took off, turning onto the road and heading toward the highway. That's where the driver unleashed the car's full power. The roar of its 6.4-liter Hemi engine shook the air as the Charger accelerated. Police vehicles followed close behind. So, did the golden Charger finally get away? No. The chase eventually ended with police stopping and taking control of the vehicle. For the driver, the stunt became a very expensive lesson. But not every high-speed chase is actually real. In one bizarre scene, a black sports car was flying down a highway at around 125 miles per hour. There was no obvious panic, no reckless swerving, no desperate attempt to escape. Yet the car was moving incredibly fast, with police following closely behind. The officers quickly closed the distance. Everyone was ready. The driver finally stopped. The door opened. A man calmly stepped out. And then came the twist. This wasn't a real police chase at all. It was a staged commercial shoot for the NASCAR Daytona 500, and the driver behind the wheel was none other than NASCAR legend Jeff Gordon. The entire chase had been carefully planned and filmed for the advertisement.